Also, many gay and lesbian folks would say that they're marginalized and are not able to secure some of the same rights and equality that straight folks are. Why would they choose a lifestyle that marginalizes them and robs them of some basic rights?
Well, suppose I wanted to marry my mother or my daughter. Would I have a right to do that? Because I feel that I want to. I mean, in the laws of North Carolina, there are certain parties that cannot be married. And when you head down this slippery slope, that because I feel it's fair to me or because I want to do it, then you have a whole lot of other questions to answer. What are you going to say, for example, if someone wants their pet to be their domestic partner? Do I have who is to say that I can't have that kind of domestic partnership? Who is to say I can't have a domestic partnership with my daughter, with my mother, if I decide that that's what I want to do? So I think there are things that have been proven to be in the interest of society. And for example, when you get into domestic partnerships and same-sex marriage, how is that going to affect our children? I mean, there are no studies. We're only beginning to study the possible consequences this can have long-term on our society. And how do you argue that it's going to be all right for a child to have two mommies and no daddy, or two daddies and no mommy? I think society has a larger stake in this. And when you look at something like marriage between a man and a woman that has stood for millennia across cultures and society, why are we so in such a hurry to overturn it? Why not have the forums and dialogue, give the citizens of Asheville the opportunity, as the city of Asheville has done on other issues? Why can't we intelligently sit down and discuss this issue in an open forum? And why can't we disagree without you calling me names or my calling you a name? Just because I may have objections to the homosexual lifestyle doesn't make me a bigot, doesn't make me a hate monger. And I think our discussions have got to become more civilized. Because I disagree with you or you disagree with me, there's no reason for you to malign me or to call me or to use nasty rhetoric to try to embarrass me into silence. I think this discussion got to be taken to a higher plane. And people can disagree without being ignorant or bigoted. And I think the homosexual community has to learn tolerance too, as well as the other way around. And I've experienced a lot of intolerance when you don't agree.